Okay, so this is part 1 of building every single boss fight in Ocarina of Time. Okay, this first fight is Goma, and so Link uses a slingshot for this battle, so I'm just giving the figure the slingshot from the Great Deku Tree set. So before I build the actual fight, I'm building backgrounds for each one, so for it to be more displayable. So I put some gray plates together, and this is the base. If you also notice, during the battle there's pillars, so I just put this together off camera and put some leaves and vines on it. So I'm gonna put this pillar on, and I'm gonna add more leaves and plants all around the build. But I'm just gonna do one pillar just because I think it's too much work to do like, 2 or 3 others. Overall, I think this build works fine, but I just have to build the actual boss fight. So for the Goma build, it uses a lot of ball joints and some olive green pieces, along with some dark red and some kind of blue shade I'm not entirely familiar with. I would say, considering the build's pretty accurate to the game, I just didn't print out an eye sticker. This design is from Octane Thermoplastic. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. This design is really great because it's superposable and can be displayed in many ways. The instructions are free on Rebrickable. It even comes with an eye sticker design that I was just too lazy to print out. But yeah, I suggest just checking it out because Octane Thermoplastic has tons of different mocks on there, and it's really neat. Overall, I'm really happy with how this build came out to be. It may also be hard to notice, but I tried to match the lighting with the actual battle, but I'm not sure if I did that right. Oh well. So with the first boss battle done, we can now move to the second one, and this next one is actually my own design. Well, me and my friend. So once again, we're starting with the background or layout, I guess, of the actual battle. So the room that you fight King Dodongo in is like a circle, so I'm just building one corner of it, and this is it. Can't also forget the bomb that you have to feed the dinosaur, of course. Now with the easy part out of the way, for some reason, this King Dodongo build, was the hardest out of all of them. So I worked on the head design while my friend helped me with the body. And the head was not easy to put together because you had to work with angles and all that. Also, getting the base of the body was not easy at all. But once we started getting the arms and legs on, everything just started going easier. Yeah, so I put the scales and the shoulders on, and it really started looking like the actual game. And then I put the head on, of course. After building it, I noticed in the game he's way wider than how we actually built it. I noticed he looked more like, the game manual? And it gets the job done. I'm not going to take it apart. It was too much of a hassle to build already. Yeah, when building it, I also wanted to make sure that it was like the game that you could put a bomb in his mouth and kind of shut it. Now with it all getting ready to be displayed, I don't really have too much more to say about this build. I think it turned out pretty good. Obviously it could be better, but I'm pretty happy with what I was able to do. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I have tons of fire pieces from the Lego store, so this should make the build really come to life. I think the fire really makes this build come to life, and it's like 10 times better with it. Really tried to get the lighting, once again, to match the game. It's not really anywhere near it, but I still think this looks really good. Also, with the new Ocarina of Time remake coming out, I think the lighting will look closer to this. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot. In the game, he rolls up into a ball. I built that function with the build. Okay, on to the next one. Yeah, this fight is really gross. For context, it's in the belly of a fish. In the room, there's slightly raised platforms or something, so I try to do that. And there's also pots in the room all along the side, so I also added those. I just used a brown head and like one of those golden pieces. I also gave Link a boomerang for this part, because, I mean, that's obviously the weapon he uses, but this shade of boomerang is like the perfect color. Now for the boss, I use this spinny piece, because the boss spins a lot. It's kind of annoying. As you can see it spinning here, it also has like a circular shape to it, so I just added that onto the spinny tile. And then I added some center support to it. It's very fragile still and wobbly, but this build as a whole was way easier than Dodongo. It also has these weird electrical tentacle thingies that I added, and I think it looks really accurate to the game. And of course, I can't forget one of the most iconic parts of Jabu Jabu's belly, the jellyfish. Jellyfish is just these two pieces, super simple build, can make tons of them to put all around Baronade. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of those pieces, so I could only build 2, but it would be really cool if I did have a ton and could just completely surround the build. Now the cool thing about this build is it still can spin really easily, and I think it's just super displayable and looks good. Overall, I think this is maybe my favorite one that I did out of 3, probably because it's just the most accurate, and I think the lighting I was able to nail compared to the other 2. I guess you can let me know which one of the first 3 were your favorite, or what changes I should make. If you stuck around this long, thanks for watching. I know this is a kind of a random way my channel's going. None of my videos are like this. If this was not what you're expecting, sorry. I still hopefully plan on doing more stop motion projects on my channel, but I know this included some stop motion stuff on it. Also, unfortunately, I forgot to include Navi in every single one of my builds. I do plan on doing a part 2 where I do the rest of them, and hopefully I'll remember to include Navi in all of them.